32nd Palm Springs International Short Festival. Check it out.
I think I donated maybe 50 t-shirts.
I want to make no, but I don't know where should I do
What size is good?
Nice shirt here.
losing track of Oh yeah. So
anyways, there's some really bold visions, there's some really cool work, really great ideas, really good thinking, really interesting formal experiments. I think there's going to be a lot of variety of things that you don't expect in this block that you might not associate with crime necessarily. So it's going to be really, really a good time. I was going to make a really bad prison roll call lineup, but I won't do that. I'm going to make a bad joke about that. But our first film today is Naba from Iran. And our second film today will be All the Real Boys from the USA, having its California premiere. Filmmakers, where are you? Can you wave? Can we continue? Yes. Welcome, welcome. We're so happy you're here. And then we have Fear Nothing from Sweden, having its California premiere. And then we have an award winner from today, A Crime Across Four Landscapes from USA, having its California premiere. Francie, where are you? With, yes, amazing. So excited. And then we have K-Pop Smoothie from the US, having its California premiere. Yes. We also have The Look of Glass from Argentina, having its US premiere. And then we're going to close it with The Liars from Argentina, Brazil, and France, having its California premiere. So everyone, please stick around after for the Q&A with our fabulous filmmakers and enjoy the movie. Audience award after this. There should be some ballots at the door on your way out. Okay, everybody, if you could, please introduce yourself, your name, your film, and your role on the project.
Hi, I'm Katie Sanderson. I'm the director of
I'm Eamon Weaver, and I directed A Crime Across Four Landscapes.
Hello, my name is Anwar Ali, and I'm a director and actor in K-pop movie.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Lin. I was the editor of K-Pop Smoothie.
Hi, I'm Sydney Harris. I played Chloe in K-Pop Smoothie.
I'm Ohad Ramram. I wrote, directed, and produced All the Real Boys.
I played Officer Burke in All the Real Boys.
Jake Squire, I played Chase in All the Real Boys.
have Mike's Oscar with you, All the Real Boys. The line from the film that absolutely killed me and took me out, amongst all of the fun banter and great dialogue, was drink the Kool-Aid but spit it out when they're not looking. To me, that sums up the whole film. Like, here are these incarcerated men, which you've made very human. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And what they have to do to internally survive being incarcerated. So what led you to tell the story? What brought you to these people and these great actors?
Well, first of all, thanks. And every single film in this block was incredible. I'm so glad to be your company, seriously. As far as the impetus for All the Real Boys, I initially wrote the first iteration of the script in like 2019. And at the time, I was like nearing my late 20s. And I was sort of recognizing this in myself and other young men, sort of like an ability to sort of be vulnerable with each other and sort of honest with themselves. And I wanted to unpack that, and I found that in this setting, set against the sheer brutality of the American prison system, where these guys already kind of feel like they have their backs against the wall, that this would be a really ripe setting to tell the story and expand on those themes.
With this idea, or how did your collaboration come about?
Yeah, well, we went to film school together, and we've been making movies for like a decade now, which is fantastic. So yeah, I mean, really at that point we had just graduated school, and I had moved to Los Angeles, and he called me and was like, hey, I have this thing. And I was like, shit, do I have to go back to Winston? And so, to North Carolina, sorry, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And so, yeah, I think I had been gone for like maybe a month or two before I came back. And at that point, like, our relationship and collaboration had been so strong. It was really like, there could be simply a banana peel on the page, and I'd be like, sign me up, I'm ready, let's do it. And I just like think that Aiden as an artist and person is just like so smart and has such a unique eye and vision that it's just, it was really easy for us to kind of collaborate as a team who have been working together for what feels like forever, to really kind of make something, even if it was like a little bit of a interesting sell.
And yeah, so that was like the biggest hurdle for sure. But we're here, and yeah, we made it.
We're here. We're here. Do you have time for one more?
I would just add real quick, our DP was getting very creative as his own lighting coordinator. As the sun, as we were losing the sun, he had like this piece of plywood, it was like, I don't know, 4 feet by 5 feet or so, painted white, and he was like actually deflecting the light sun. I thought that was very impressive.
Amazing. Indie film, ladies and gentlemen.
For landscapes, how did you create those lighting effects in the forest, especially when the light looked like it was going up and down the trees?
We actually welded a light to a huge drone and flew that around the woods for pretty much pulled an all-nighter, just, yeah, flying it around.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
The light would have been really expensive.
Yeah, a little out of our price range, yeah.
I love it. Ingenuity.